Good morning, this is Francis Mahan from A Journey into the Mind, your host. As we know, and we have heard before, the human brain or the mind has no limitations. We are cognitive intelligent individuals who can create, we can invent, and have created everything that exists at a physical level around us. And perhaps we can say, when we speak of prophets, that even that which exists at a non-physical level or invisible has also been created by a man, such as Jesus, Moses, Muhammad, Buddha, and many others, and David, Joshua, the great I Am. Today I'm going to speak to you about the possibility of interconnecting or transferring intelligence into a humanoid brain, meaning artificial intelligence. Yes, my favorite topic, artificial intelligence. As we know, we human beings possess, as we think it is 5 or 6 senses. Perhaps I will say it is more than that, because we are capable of creating everything that exists within us and around us, and even more. We have excelled to a level of evolution unlike the cavemen would have ever imagined. If we can teach a machine how to learn all the emotions of a human being, such as language interpretation through sign, body expression, visual interpretation through 3D, and insert this information into the brain, by which a machine is able to tell how a human being is feeling emotionally at the moment, simply through the reoccurrence of energy. Yes, energy. Why? Because energy transmutes through vibration, and with that there is a feel that is either higher or lower. How can a machine possibly interpret sound? It is been known that today, I'm not sure which university, nor do I want to mention, is trying to teach a machine and a brain combined together, or a human being with a brain machine, how to function at a level of cognitive intelligence higher than we do today. And when I say we, means human being. In order for a machine to interpret human emotion, it must receive some sort of vibration or energy into the brain and interpret it in accordance to what it sees or visualizes from a 3D level. Of course, this can be speed up at a higher level or slow down through the visual cortex. So you imagine that if a human being is able to do all these sensory perception and visual cortex interpretation, then it is transferred through a machine that works in coordination with the human brain. Then we can say that we have excelled at doing something that is instrumental in its own way of thinking. Why? Because a machine will learn how to receive information through an intuitive level of a human brain. Today we use sound to transform hearing impaired. We use machines to interpret human impaired, language impaired. So who is to say that we cannot teach the same to a machine and a brain at the same time? It is already done. The fact that a person who is mute or is deaf and cannot hear is able to interpret words and languages through a computer is no different. So we can do the same with a human brain and a machine, by which the machine is able to interpret the human emotion, human behavior, human language, and level of energy of the individual and read it and interpret it on its own. In life, everything is possible. Whether we can incorporate both or not is simply up to how the program is processed. Because the future of AI and humanity is one unlike we have ever imagined before. If we can think it, it is possible to be done. What that means is that a humanoid or a human and machine brain incorporated together is going to be smarter than we are today. By the simple fact that it can not only learn from us, but it can mimic each and every human behavior. I know it sounds scary, but it's not different than what we're doing today. If you look at Steve Hawking from London, a theoretical physicist of the black hole, that is exactly what a machine is doing from a human brain perception. So artificial intelligence can do the same at a higher level, at a level by which it will interpret all of our human emotions, our anger, our sadness, our happiness, our moods, even our swinging moods. Imagine that. It will interpret all of our deep human emotions, such as compassion, caring, loving. The future of AI is unpredictable. And I know that many are scared by the fact that perhaps we are tampering with something that is beyond human intelligence and recognition. But trust me, that which invented us gave us the knowledge, the power, the intelligence, the gift, and the creativity for everything that we enjoy today and have the pleasure to have a more comfortable lifestyle. The future of AI is one by which, if we reprogram the DNA from a human to a machine and excel that DNA to perform at a higher level of intellectual intelligence, it will remain alive. In other words, imagine if all of our DNA were transferred into a machine and were preserved. Of course, the way we think today, perhaps we would only choose those who represent a very higher category into society. The geniuses, the inventors, the ones that have created the greatest financial institution in America, and maybe even past presidents. I suppose it is up to humanity to choose what they want to preserve. Now, the question remains as to where will we store those records. Will it be on Earth? Will it be in space? Or perhaps in a different planet? I leave you with that thought, because I like to awaken my mind to think of everything that is possible within us, human beings. And I believe that we are at a verge of incorporating our intellect into a machine and a human brain, by which we will have to excel to do things better than we are today, not only because we are intelligent human beings, but because we ourselves are demanding more of us. We are trying to excel and evolve at a revolution per minute that is not possible at a simple human capacity. I thank you for listening. This is Frances Mahan one more time from A Journey into the Mind and the possibility of what your mind can do. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.